So I actually went on a volunteer experience. So I want to do something different, want to do something again, something abroad. And I went to Mexico. I was teaching Portuguese there for some employees that they had to do business with Brazil, so they needed to know Portuguese. But I ended up, I really liked the country, and it was that mix of information, everything new. Spanish, I didn't speak Spanish very well at the time. Meeting people from all over the place, because I ended up having friends not only from Mexico, there were people there visiting and working from Europe, from Australia, from Africa. So for the first time, I was totally out of my comfort zone, working and dealing with people that I had never seen before, people raised in very different ways. And there was a big wake up that, like, of course, Brazil is huge. Most of my life I was there, but I was like, okay, there's so much more out there. And when I was talking to people from all those different countries, like I had a very good friend from Morocco, a good friend from Poland, places that I didn't know much about them. And this all helped. And then eventually I came across this company. Again, it was like an engineering company. They were expanding their business to Central America, and they needed someone to help with that because eventually they want to expand to Brazil. And I went for an interview. It wasn't my plan to get a permanent job there, but I went for the interview. They liked me. I got the job. Was there for a few months because I was already sort of like applying for this job here, so I knew it would be just temporary. And I ended up being a business development executive for them. And again, working with a lot of people from Mexico. My line manager was French, so you can imagine like the mix of going to a Mexican company, working with a lot of Mexican people, but my line manager being French. So I remember like being 22 and thinking, I never thought that I would be working like that, just because it's things you don't think about and they happen and you just take that opportunity. And again, that was my first experience working with people from different cultures, so I think that helped a lot, even with my interview for the job here. And when I arrived here, I was already used to working with people from different backgrounds, so I'd say resilience and learning to like be professional and all of that was huge.